Afternoon, everyone. So as always, our mission, and so this was a great opportunity. Thank you, Mark, for bringing it up. A chance for us to talk about American Honors. We haven't talked about it in a while, and so we're excited to tell you about some of the great changes that we've made over the past few months. So our mission, we've always been connected to our mission, and even more so today with a focus on access and high quality and affordability. So as always, our program has been grounded in these four pillars. Thinking about academics, rigorous academics, flipped classroom, integrative pedagogy, and we have some of the best professors really working with our students, like Mark, so we're excited. Learning communities, we host a number of various events throughout the year to support them, continuous engagement with the students. We have a wonderful, and I'm gonna show it, a lounge where we bring all the students together, and we're always inviting students throughout the whole year that we're working with, we're recruiting to bring them together. Advisement. Small, intimate, caseload model. Well, it's not too small anymore, but we've been building it. But nevertheless, focused, targeted, intrusive advisement. The students are meeting with their advisor 3 times a semester or more, depending on their status. Transfer network. Focus on relationships building with transfer institutions, and we've always done that, and we worked previously with the quad learning, and now we're still utilizing some of their resources, but also building our own. What has changed? And that's really what Mark asked me to address today. So the name is the same. This is still American Honors. We don't have the parent partner quad learning working with us. They helped us build the infrastructure. So now we have a real program at the institution. It's the same 4 pillars. We're focused on the same principles, the same mission, the same support, wraparound services on advisement, transfer support, et cetera. Now, we're excited about the tuition. Before we charged, and I'll show you a slide, certainly more for the tuition for these students. Now, it's the same tuition as union students. So they're paying the same amount as all of our union students, except there's a one-time participation fee, and they get a laptop and other support services that other students wouldn't be privy to. Some of the changes, highlighting some of the changes. Previously, we've had a lot of support and course development from quad learning. Now everything is done in-house. The recruitment, which is a huge undertaking, there was a whole team from quad. That's all done in-house. Megan is out there almost every day now, recruiting from all the different areas. There's a lot of work, and her team, and connecting with B and her folks. Advisement, all done in-house, and we're excited about that opportunity. And we hired a new academic specialist. I'd like you to meet her in case you don't know, Ms. Jennifer Ross. Yeah. She was previously in the one-stop part-time, and so we're excited to have her here. Previously, students needed to complete 24 credits as part of their diploma. We looked at what other community colleges around the nation, but specifically at a community college here locally, were engaged in, and on average, it was 18 credits. We enhanced the lounge. We have a special space for students, quiet student area, and we invite you to come down anytime you're available. S125, we'd love to see you there. This was a couple weeks ago. We had our students, I think these are business majors playing Monopoly, maybe. So constant engagement, working with them. And you'll see if you ever come down to the space, how many students, more than ever, are in that space. And we had a lot of support from IT, facilities. We really appreciate that support in helping us renovate the space and making it more welcoming than ever before. Connecting to our pillars, we're focused on these 5 areas. Program cost, the enrollment, continuously improving and increasing our enrollment, represented from western part of the county and NJ STARS, support services, improving all these, enhancing learning outcomes, and of course the graduation rate. Our fall admissions, comparing it to last year, we have 85 students this year compared to the 49 students that we enrolled last year. We're focused on getting applications for more qualified students, and we've done that more than ever before. We have a total of 131 students in the program currently, as compared to 123 last year. Wanted to also welcome a couple of students as we go through this, just so they could tell their story. So first up, Janelle. Yep, please.
You.
Yep.
Hi, my name is Janelle McGriff, and I went to Thomas Jefferson Arts Academy. I got accepted into NJ Stars, and through there I found out about American Honors. Overall, I found it more cost efficient to go to UCC rather than going straight to university. I'm majoring in engineering, and out of all the honors courses I'm taking, my favorite would have to be chemistry. It's a little challenging, but I don't mind because I'm starting to like it more, and I go to the ALC every day, so it's like a second home to me. I don't mind anymore. I like American Honors because it feels more like a friendly environment. It's smaller, so it feels more intimate to me. I also like how we have our own separate advisors, and I get to greet them every day. Hi, Jen. How are you? Hi, Megan. I also like how I get to see the same students every day, so I become more familiar with them, and I'm making new friends, so I like that because I thought I wasn't going to make any. Overall, the most I like about the program is that I'm surrounded by like-minded individuals, which helps keep me motivated. So thank you.
So in terms of costs, when you compare it to the previous costs and making this more connecting to our mission, more affordable for students, we're saving nearly $4,500 compared to students who previously in the program. So if a student completed in 2 years, they would have paid $15,000 and change. Now when a student starts, they're completing it with that. So we've been able to save students more money than ever before. We're excited about that. Connecting to our matrix, we've exceeded all of our goals in terms of overall enrollment, and especially for the western part of the county, more than ever before. We have 17 students from the western part of the county, and more than ever before, the NJ Stars. We have 38 students that are NJ Stars and American Honors. So we appreciate that support, Rosie and her team. Next, we want to talk about the academics, the rigor of academics. So please welcome Professor Toby Marks. We have 2 students, Michaela and Camilla, and they're going to talk about some of their work in their class.
Hi. So I invited 2 students from one of my sections of Psych 101 Honors come talk about a social science research experiment that they did as part of their whole class did as part of the class, and as an example of how honors classes may differ from traditional classes. And I'm going to turn it over to them. So, Camilla. Thank you.
Oh, no. There we go. So, why is American Honors different? We have much smaller class sizes, which allows for quicker feedback directly from our professors. Another positive of these smaller class sizes is the practice we get to have with writing in APA format and doing group projects in this much more intimate and helpful environment. We do hands-on projects like the one we'll be talking about today. We did an actual real-life psychology experiment which really helped make a real-life impact on Union County College students, which Michaela will explain.
Thank you. Click the... Thank you. Okay, so first I have to... Okay, we're good. Okay. So first I want to go over exactly what the experiment was that we did. We basically did a voter registration drive. So during late September, before obviously like voter registration applications would do, we set up 2 different experiments that we wanted to test. The first experiment was our Jersey club music experiment, where in the Commons we basically played Jersey club music and tried to attract people to come over to our table. And then the second experiment we did was a candy experiment, where if people came up to our table after we called out to them, we would give them candy and tell them about voter registration, things like that. And the main outcome, the most important outcome of this experiment was that we managed to get 26 people to register with us over the course of the 2 days that we actually did the experiment. And it's really important because they weren't registered before. A lot of people don't go out the extra mile, they don't go out of their way to register and make sure that they're registered. So we were able to register people with us, and then we also were able to check with 53 other people if they were already registered, because if you go onto the New Jersey State website, you can actually check to make sure that everything's good and okay. Because sometimes when you apply for your voter registration, it doesn't necessarily go in. So what Camilla mentioned before was the real life impact of our experiment, and we could have done any test, but we decided to do voter registration because elections are coming up, and a lot of students would pass by us and say, "Oh, I'm already registered, it's okay, don't worry about it." But those who did stop by were able to actually have the opportunity for November 6th, when that day comes around, to go out to the polls and vote. So we hope that all of you take that same opportunity and vote on November 6th.
So Candy works? Is that the lesson? So you can see the intimate, thank you, Professor Marks, the relationships that the professors in the American Honors program have a chance to work more closely and intimately with the students and focus on experiential learning opportunities more than ever before. So we appreciate that. Talk about some of our success. Of course, the graduation rate. This was the first cohort, 78.1% graduated. We're waiting on data for the 2015 cohort, but we're also expecting very high outcomes. And some of the places where our students have transferred to over the years, some of it was in works with quad learning, and some of it is really the students applying, working with their faculty for letters of recommendation, and going through that process on their own. So it's the combination, and they've gone on to some of these top 100 schools, really impressive schools, and we always encourage the students to dream big, and we want them to go far and wide, and we're always proud of them. Some of the network that we still have connections to, and it doesn't guarantee anything, but it gives us a chance to connect to these institutions and where they have brand recognition of American Honors, which is why we've still kept that name. And that may change over time, but at least for now, we're keeping the American Honors name and logo and the connections to the 60-plus colleges. All right, one more student. Yeah. Welcome, Georgia. She's going to be graduating this semester.
Hi everyone, my name is Georgia Dzinski, and as Dr. P said, I will be graduating from UCC and American Honors in December. I will be getting an associate's in liberal studies, and I just want to take a few minutes to talk about my experience here because I'm genuinely sad to be leaving this place. I feel very grateful for the opportunities that American Honors has given me both academically and socially. The American Honors classes and professors have taught me the importance of critical and free thinking, as well as strong organization and study skills. Both the advisors and professors have helped me tremendously in identifying my desired career path and transfer school. When I came here, I really wanted to become a veterinarian, and then I flipped and I wanted to become a businesswoman. And now I think we've finally honed in, and I am a foreign policy major and I hope to attend law school one day. I have applied to some schools that hopefully I'll be getting into for the spring 2019 semester, and that includes University of Virginia, University of Miami, New York University, and University of Wisconsin-Madison. And these are schools that I would have never imagined applying to right outside of high school. I give a lot of credit to the people at American Honors, especially Megan and Jen, who when I reflect on the student I've become, I give a lot of credit to them. American Honors promotes leadership and academic rigor, but it also promotes the importance of kindness and giving back to our community. It is a program that has always believed in me and provided me with the tools that I will use for the rest of my life. So thank you.
And last week, Camilla and Georgia both accompanied Carlos and myself. We went to the Council on Foreign Relations, talk about policy research and foreign policy specifically. So thank you. All right, so I also just wanted to acknowledge the great team that I have. Jennifer, Michelle, Megan, a round of applause for them. And they really helped pull the team together, working with the students, welcome you guys to come. And just to remember our mission and really why we engage in this, it's really to support student success. So we're really thankful to all the students, all the faculty and staff that helped make this possible, Dr. Lown and Drs. Lown and McMenamin for supporting, believing in this, and Dr. Rotunda, of course. We really appreciate everything. Thank you.